Sierra Burgess is the biggest fucking loser of all time. I swear to God, this movie is the biggest piece of shit. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I remember when this movie came out. God, it's been 7 years already. This movie is garbage. This movie is trash. This is one of the few movies I have on my list that has like a half star on it. It is so bad. It has a terrible message. It has a terrible main character. They try to make it seem like it's okay for the main character to catfish somebody just because they don't feel comfortable in their own skin, and it reinforces that idea at the end of the movie. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm sure anybody who's seen this movie, they know. They already. I don't have to explain it. They know this movie's terrible. They know the movie's bad. But why is it bad? So the premise of the movie, there's this little brat, little biatch, I would say, named Sierra Burgess, who's, she's not conventionally attractive. She's a little chubby. Honestly, she looks fine. Like, she's not ugly. Like, I don't know why they're really trying to harp on her being this like ugly girl. She's a fine looking girl. She looks all right. Like, there's nothing wrong with her appearance. Yeah, she's not Megan Fox, but I don't know why you would expect that. And and she has a bully, this female girl who's a bully to her. She's kind of a bitch, kind of a mean girl to her. Throughout the not the entire movie, but like the first bit of the movie, she's just kind of mean to her. And basically, there's this guy. I can't even remember the guy's name, but the actor, it's what is it, Noah Centineo? I have no idea if I'm saying that last name right, but it's something like that. Noah something. Noah Centineo. Um, he was from Austin and Alley, actually, that old Disney show. Older, and he's the love interest. So he goes up to the bully girl and he asks for her number. And the girl, who's a bully, being bully girl, doing bully girl stuff, gives him, because she's not interested in him at all, gives him Sierra Burgess's number as like a prank. And then he ends up texting Sierra Burgess thinking it's her, and then she just keeps going along with it. She keeps going along like she's this other girl, like she's the bully. So she's essentially catfishing him, making him think that she's one thing when she's really the other thing. It's so bad. Honestly, all that wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the end of the movie. But I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that piece of shit ending in a minute. Uh, it's so bad. Um, so she ends up convincing the bully girl to help her out with it. I don't actually remember how she convinces her, but she convinces her to help her out. And funny enough, the bully girl is the only character in the movie that's actually somewhat compelling, because you actually get to see her home life and um, how unstable it is, versus Sierra, who actually has like very loving parents who care about her a lot, but she's just not conventionally attractive. So it's the end of the world because of that reason. Not not fuck her parents, right? Whatever. So where was I at? Yeah, so she ends up convincing the bully girl to help her. She ends up helping her, and there's actually this scene in the movie where the guy like so they okay, so I have to get into Sierra Burgess like calls him on the phone and stuff, and they have to explain why her voice sounds different. So she basically just says she's like sick, and um, and then whenever they meet up in person, because he ends up going on a date with the bully girl, and he's like, "Oh, it cleared up or whatever." There's this part at the end of the date where he wants to kiss her, and so they have him close his eyes, and then Sierra comes around and kisses him while his eyes are closed, which is already kind of fucked up for obvious reasons. Now they're just basically sexually assaulting the guy because he's kissing another girl. He thinks it's the bully girl, but whatever. Uh, and but the real icing on the cake is the ending of the movie. That would all be honestly, that would all be okay if the ending gave the message that it wasn't okay, that it was terrible. But it doesn't. Yeah, it kind of does in a way, but at the end, he just kind of goes, "Well, we have similar interests, and I think you actually are my type, Sierra Burgess. Let's be together." And they kiss, and it just reinforces the idea that it's okay to catfish boys. She even tries to like make excuses for it and does some shitty thing to the bully girl later on, even though the bully girl actually becomes her friend. It's so bad. It's such a terrible film. It's really bad. It sends out a terrible message to everyone, to girls, thinking it's okay to do this to a guy. It's not okay. It's really bad. Um, it's a really bad message to send out there. It's okay to catfish people. It's okay to do that because you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, and that makes it okay to do terrible things because you're insecure. That's not how that works. It's really bad. It's a really bad movie. You could watch it for yourself if you want to. I think it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it was a Netflix original. The only reason I watched this is because my wife loves romance movies, so she really wanted me to watch it with her at the time, and we watched it. And even my wife doesn't like this movie, which says a lot because she likes a lot of bad romances, in my opinion, like To All the Boys I Loved Before, which is relatively inoffensive compared to this. It's fine. It's just stupid like teen romance movie, but yeah, this movie's bad. Don't I wouldn't give it the time of day, but if you're really curious, you could watch it. But it's really bad. It's nothing's good about it. The characters are bad. The story's really bad. The message is really negative and bad. There's really nothing positive I could say about this movie other than I guess the only if I'm really fishing for a positive, the movie's not entirely boring. I guess things happen. I suppose they're not super exciting things, but at least the movie doesn't drag on for too long. So that's kind of a back-ended compliment, but hey, it's not a complete diss. So there you go. And yeah, that's my take on Sierra Burgess as a loser. It's terrible. I give it half star. Bad movie. And have a good day. Go watch some good movies like Star Wars.